They've queued up for hours trying to get hold of the cheapest food they can buy. Nearly 80% of Lebanon is living below the poverty line as it experiences the worst economic crisis in decades. People in Akkar, the poorest region in the country, are feeling it the most. The government has the highest food insecurity in Lebanon.
We used to buy meat, chicken and vegetables. Now we can't. Sometimes we don't have enough money to even buy bread. Food is unaffordable.
Akkar was devastated further last month when a fuel tanker exploded, killing at least 30 people. Soldiers seized petrol from the black market and they were handing it out to locals. KHALID says his injuries are testament to the desperate state people are in because of fuel, medical and food shortages.
My newborn had a temperature. I needed petrol to run the car to get her medication. So I went to get some of the free handout, but even that cost us our lives. Nothing is for free.
Aid agencies are now receiving hundreds of calls a day asking for food handouts.
We are able to distribute around 300 to 400 per month, which is only lasting 10 days for the families. It's the worst case currently. Since 2 years, people are only eating bread with tea.
The impoverished area has had the highest job losses during the pandemic. Now, this is some of the food aid that's arrived for the most vulnerable families here in Akkar. And they'll receive a box like this. It has the most basic items. You've got powdered milk there, you have cooking oil, and even lentils and beans. But none of this is enough for a family of 4 or 5 people, and it will definitely not last them even half a month. More than 20,000 families in the region are on a waiting list for assistance.
We're grateful for aid agencies helping us, but it's only a temporary solution. We need to revive our industries again and fix our broken infrastructure.
Broken is how people feel attending this funeral for 2 family members that died in the fuel tanker blast.
Akkar is the center of poverty. My son died for just 5 liters of fuel. They don't care about Akkar. We lost our children, and none of those responsible asked about us.
The United Nations says Lebanon is facing an urgent humanitarian crisis after years of systematic corruption. The majority of the population is skipping meals. And as they feel increasingly neglected, they can only but take life one day at a time. Sara, Khairat, Jazeera, Akkar, Northern Lebanon.